So a chicken walked into the Idaho Library Association conference while we were at the Boise Center, and the chicken said, "Book, book, book!" And being the good librarians that we were, we let him borrow some of the books that we had brought along for pleasure reading, because, you know, chicken's probably going to be coming back. And so we handed him 3 books, the chicken went out the door, and came back on Thursday, the next day of the conference. And he handed the books back to us, and the chicken said, "Book, book, book!" And so, being the good librarians that we were, this time we made sure he had a library card. And then we gave him 3 more books and we sent him out the door. And then the next day, on Friday, the last day we were there, the chicken comes back and goes, "Book, book, book!" And so one of us is starting to get a little bit confused. And so we go, "Okay, are you really reading all these books?" And the chicken looks at it and goes, "No." And so we go, "What's the deal with this?" And the chicken goes, "Well, I wanted to find some books for my friend Frog, who's always looking for more books. And so I'd bring in the books, and the frog would go, 'Read it, read it, read it.'" Okay, so seriously, a chicken and a frog did not come to the Idaho Library Association conference while we were at the Boise Center. But there was a lot of fantastic librarians, a lot of great colleagues of mine that I hadn't met yet, all across the state of Idaho, that all got together in one place and talked about the future of libraries. As a lot of you know, libraries are kind of in a state of flux right now, and that's a large part of what the conference was about, is adapting to that change. There was also quite a few speakers and authors that came in to talk to us in the different workshops and also in the luncheons and legislative panels and all these kind of things. And all of those places, they were telling us that there's a lot of things that libraries do well, but also that libraries should not be afraid to change. And maybe that's the way that we label things in our buildings. What does microfiche actually mean? Maybe that's the way that we do outreach. Librarians going outside of their buildings. Maybe that's the way that we select our materials. Maybe we should give you guys more of a say in what we buy. Maybe that's the way the formats that we allow you to read our materials in. Maybe we should get some ebooks or mobile technologies that you guys could use. Basically, the whole idea behind the conference, I think it was summed up really well by one of the workshop speakers when she says, "Don't just think outside the box, get outside the box." So that's a large part of what this conference was about. Had a great time, and I'll catch you guys later.